Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. My name is Mohsin Ahmad Siddiqui and I am from Army Public School and College Faisal, Karachi. I am going to teach you computer for class 6 and the book we will be following eSkills Learner Level 6, and today we will be studying Module 1 Learning the Basics, and our topic is Task 1 Computer and Devices. Today our objective is we will learn about recognize the basic parts of CPU. Before we move on our new topic, let's recap. Students, already we have discussed about hardware and software, and you know hardware is electrical and mechanical part of computer, and all parts which are the physical parts of computer you can touch, feel, that parts are hardware. Like main parts we have motherboard, CPU, RAM, hard disk drive, video card, keyboard, mouse, microphone, gamepad. And what about the software? Software is a collection of all programs which is run the hardware. Our topic is main parts of computer. Let's discuss about all main parts of computer in details. The first part is a motherboard, the main part of a computer, and you know motherboard is the main circuit. It's a board of your computer and it's also known as the main board or logic board. CPU, hard disks, peripheral devices are all connected to the motherboard. The motherboard's job is to make all these parts communicate and work together. CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit and we call it Control Processing Unit too. CPU is also known as a processor or processing unit. It's an electronic circuit which performs operation on some external data source, usually memory or some other data stream. It typically takes the form of a microprocessor, which is fabricated on a single metal oxide semiconductor. In short, we call it MOS. And what about integrated circuit? In short, we call it IC chip. RAM, random access memory. Students, it is our main memory of a computer. It is used for the information data. This data is to be processed from the CPU and this data is stored in a very short time of period. RAM is an important memory, computer functions and also for speed. If you have a very fast computer but you have not a good memory, it can slow your computer speed. Hard disk drive. Hard disk drive, it is used for data storage, means you can store or save and retrieve. Retrieve means reuse of information, and you know it is very fast and expensive other than all storage disks, but hard disk is not interchangeable. Remember, hard disk is not interchangeable. It means you cannot repair and open like other disk. However, now we have advanced technology to fix this, but it's too expensive. Video card or graphic card. VGA. VGA means video graphic adapter. It converts the data that is processed from CPU into images on a screen like monitor, LCD, LED, projector. It is especially used for PC gaming. Nowadays we have a modern technology, so these cards like small computer. If you want more better graphics and better resolution, so you can have to use high graphic cards. Mostly it is used for playing games. Our next topic is peripheral devices. So what is peripheral devices? Let's find out. Peripheral devices are connected with computer, but they are not the part of computer. It can enhance our computer capabilities, but they are not the main parts of computer. In fact, you can run your computer without these parts. We have four categories: These devices are divided into 4 categories. Number 1 is input devices, number 2 is output devices, number 3 is input output devices, and number 4 is storage devices. So what about these categories? Let's find out and learn about these categories one by one. Number 1, input device. Input device are devices that help the user input data such as text, photos, songs and movies, or control the computer. These devices are input devices, and these examples like keyboard, mouse, microphone, gamepad and joystick, and you will use for your computer as well. Keyboard. Keyboard is one of the main input devices. Through the keyboard, the user can input text and give command to a computer. It's like a typewriter, but you can type on screen and not on paper. It's like a typewriter but having some advanced keys. Mouse. Mouse is a pointing device that helps the user point to object on the screen and execute commands by clicking on them. A typical mouse has 2 main buttons. One is left click and the other is right click. But modern mice have more buttons that help you execute frequently used commands with one click. Microphone. Microphone helps you record your voice, sound, save it in digital form and then make changes with audio editing programs. Gamepad. Do you know about gamepad? Everyone knows about a gamepad because we can play games from this device. A gamepad is a game controller that helps you give commands and move on the screen. If you play video games, you already know it. Usually a gamepad has a cross pad or a controller stick and some action buttons. Digital camera. A digital camera which produces digital images or videos that can be stored in a computer and display on screen. Webcam. A web camera connected a computer allowing its images to be seen by internet users. With a web camera, you can make video calls and talk to your friends no matter where you are. Scanner. Scanner is an input device that scans documents such as photographs and pages of text. This creates an electronic version of the document that can be viewed and edited on a computer. Most scanners are flatbed devices, which means they have a flat scanning surface. Even you can scan small objects and you can store them in a digital form inside your computer. Pointing device. A touchpad or trackpad is a flat surface that can detect finger contact. It is a stationary pointing device. Pointing devices do the same job as a mouse, but they come in different. Commonly used on laptops, computers, at least one physical button normally comes with the touchpad, but the user can also generate a mouse click by tapping on the pad. A trackball is a mouse that has a big ball on top of it, which you roll in order to move the pointer. Output devices. I know you know very well about input devices. So output devices are all the devices that are connected to your computer and show you the results of data processing. Some types of output are text, graphics, audio and video. Monitor display the information on your screen. Printer display the information on paper. We can listen the voice by speaker. So first is monitor. Students' computer monitor is an output device that display information in pictorial form. We call it VDU. VDU means visual display unit. Is the main output device of a computer. A monitor usually comprises the visual display, circuitry, casing and power supply. It provides a visual display of the user interaction with the computer. Printer. Everyone know about a printer because we can use printers to print the results of data processing like documents, photos on paper. So printer is used to display information on paper. We have different types of printer like color printer and black and white printer. Speaker. Basically we use a speaker to listen to music from our computer or listen to the sound from video games or movies. Speakers are popular output devices used with computer system. They receive audio input from the computer sound card and produce audio output in the form of sound waves. Our third category is input-output devices, and these devices that can both input and output data into and from your computer. A few years ago, they were not so popular, but as the time passed, they become more widely used. Example of input-output device are the following: tablet, iPad or touchpad. Touch screen. You know what is a touch screen is, and chances are you are already used one. A touch screens allow you to input data to your computer with your fingers, but you can see the results on the screen at the same time. More and more devices are using this technology nowadays, especially tablet, PC and smartphones. A touch screen allows you to input data to your computer with your fingers. Storage devices. Everyone know about the storage devices because storage devices, we have discussed, that is a computing hardware that is used for storing, porting and extracting data, files and objects. It means it can use for save data, and also you can call it store data. It can hold and store information both temporarily and permanently, and can be internal or external to the computer, server or any similar computing device. Examples of input-output device are the following: CD, which is used for normal usage, and CD stand for compact disc, and this is used for read-only memory. Hard disks, USB universal serial bus, and the last one is floppy disks. Now let's discuss about these examples of input and output devices. In fact, all are the storage devices. We have USB, we have memory card. They are all of it are storage devices because we can store our data in these devices. Compact disc. Compact disc, it means CD, is a digital optical disc data storage format that was co-developed by Philips and Sony and released in 1982. The format was originally developed to store and play only sound recording CDDA, but was later adopted for storage of data CD-ROM. It is 5 inches in diameter and used for read-only memory. Floppy. Floppy disk is an external storage media, and we also known as a floppy diskette or simply disk, is a type of disk storage composed of a disk of thin and flexible magnetic storage medium sealed in a rectangular plastic enclosure lined with the fabricated that remove dust particles. Floppy disks are read and written by floppy disk drive (FDD). You know about USB. Everyone has a USB universal serial bus and an external serial bus interface standard for connecting peripheral devices or computer as in USB ports and USB cables. What about external hard disks? External hard disks use like a USB, and it is a portable storage device that can be attached to a computer through a USB or firewire connection or wirelessly. External hard drives typically have storage capabilities and capacities and are often used to back up computers or serve as a network drive. So students, we have done our today topic. Let's find out today task is number 1. Enlist some main parts of computer. What are the peripheral devices and how many categories are? What technology were used in the past for computer monitors? You can read the history which is given in your book for question number 3. I hope you will find your answer. Find out best answer of these questions. Try to write in your own words and note it down in your notebook. Use your book as a guidance. If you found any difficulty, use internet. Solve your worksheets of given task. So that's all from my side. I hope you will understand our today's topic. Students, if you find any query during to solving this, so you can visit my Facebook page and visit YouTube channel, and this is especially made for you. Last and but not the least, stay safe and stay home and listen to your parents. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.